Nice to see you. Yes, the thumbnail is kind of crazy. Had to do something interesting today. So this was helped by Faisal or Lysaf on our Discord. So he kind of helped with the animation and I did the rest of it. So yeah, credit to him, credit where it's due, basically. Anyway, let's talk about the market today because there are like so many interesting things are happening right now. Of course, we've had the massive pump, right? A proper Santa rally, which we could say proper because, yeah, we're having it on time. So it's on schedule, that's for sure. But there are other things I want to talk about as well. So before I get into all of those things, let me introduce myself. My name is Sham. This is Xerox5. The truth is always out there. Trolls, new members, new subscribers, everybody's welcome here. Please be respectful. Stay to the topic. If you're going to misbehave, we've got moderators who's going to kick you. Full stop, right? So we welcome everybody, even trolls. You're welcome, no problem, right? You want to come and troll and help the algorithm by all means. So let's talk about the market today and what it's really doing. So if you remember yesterday, day before yesterday, we were hovering around the $3.2 trillion, right? We were hovering around there. Yes, we had a nice little pump. BTC's leading again, right? Which we don't really want to see. But anyway, it's a Santa pump. So yeah, we can expect that. BTC's currently tested the $99,000, hovering around the $98,700, which is fine. It's only a 5% increase from where we were yesterday. So it's just happened within the last 12 hours. Nothing too fascinating. It doesn't help that the alts haven't shot up 100, 200%. Do you know what I mean? Because what we really want for Christmas is the alts moving 100, 200%. Sadly, that hasn't come, right? Faisal, thanks to you, brother. You done the thumbnail. So it's not, don't give it to me. You had the thumbnail. It's your thumbnail. So credit is due where, credit goes to where it's due, basically. And it's thanks to you. So, of course, okay, let's look at the market. Market itself, right? When we look at the market itself is doing okay. Nothing too interesting, right? But there are some good news. So the good news is when you start looking at the charts on a 12-hour, on a daily, even on a 3-day, things are positive. As I mentioned the other day as well, I said, guys, if you remember what I talked about, and I'm going to tell you this as well, right? So remember when I was talking about that 5-day candle pattern, when you start looking at that 5-day candle pattern, right? Things look very, very positive. So obviously 5 days ago, or it was like 3 days ago, 4 days ago, actually, we mentioned this. We said, look, we had 4 days left. Currently, we have 1 day and 6 hours left to complete this. 1 day. That's pretty much in line. That means basically Boxing Day for us, all of us here, 26th of December, Boxing Day in the UK, is going to be a freaking fantastic day. All right. Pravesh Kumar says, how are you, brother? I'm fine. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well as well. Merry Christmas to you. I'm not sure if you celebrate or not, but it doesn't matter whether you celebrate or not, whether I celebrate or not. What matters is the festive season and we should all celebrate it. That's how it should be. Status King says, hello back to you as well. Right, so let's carry on with this, right? So as I mentioned on the last live stream or last few live streams, I said, look, guys, right, we've got a candle pattern forming, right, on the 5-day, which is showing us a bullish sign. We are seeing a sideways pattern form. And I showed that to everyone on Discord as well. I said, guys, you can see how we've now moved sideways. With today pumping to $99,000 with BTC doesn't really bother me, right? So everyone's asking where I'm from. I'm from England, my brother. I'm from UK, England. We'll get into the questions in a bit. I will answer all the questions. For now, let me just continue with the content, because if I'm going to sit here, meet and greet, and we're going to talk about all of this, a lot of people are going to miss out a lot of stuff, right? So please, right? I see someone writing in Hindi or Bengali. I'm not sure. I can't read. Sorry. I can't read the language. So I'm very so I don't know, bro. Okay, you're from India. Awesome. Nice. So anyway, I've got friends and I've got a business partner in India as well. So I have a business partner from Uttar Pradesh in India. So just in case you wanted to know, yes, I have a friend there. Yes, I do know Hindi. I can speak Hindi. I speak Hindi better than Bengali because my background is from Bangladesh, but well, not from Bangladesh, but I'm from a Bangladesh heritage. However, I speak better Hindi than Bengali. I can't speak Bengali. But let's stick to the topic, right? Let's stick to the topic. We'll get back to all of this later, right? So yes, my Hindi will do is much better than anything else. Anyway, going back to the market. So when we talked about this 5-day candle pattern, and that's going to close on day after tomorrow, which is Boxing Day, basically. So on Christmas Day night, we should see that close, or Boxing Day night, we should see that close, basically. That's when we should start seeing a pump. And so far, I'm seeing a little bit of a correlation. I'm seeing a little bit of a confirmation, a convergence, or whatever, a confluence you want to call it, right? I am seeing that on the daily, the 3-day, and the 12 hours as well. We are seeing positive sign that the market has enough energy and enough momentum to pump further. So I think that's going to be awesome, right? It's going to be definitely awesome. Right? What Amazon said, VC love days, and I have no idea what you're talking about. Parish says, very nice, brother. Very nice to you too. Right. Okay. Listen, I will happily talk with you guys. Let me finish what I'm doing right now, and then we'll have a segment at the end where you guys could ask me questions on a live stream, right? And if I have the answers, I will answer them to you. If I don't know, I'll say I don't know. So we can have a nice conversation. These live streams, we always do this. We engage with the communities and I answer questions. I hope you're here for the crypto. You're going to get a lot of stuff for the crypto. So let's finish the first segment and then we'll carry on. Yeah, so let's do this. Right, thank you very much for subscribing. Appreciate that. Please do smash the like button. That also helps as well. Put the bell notification on. I pretty much do a live stream every single day, and we mostly talk about crypto and all the other stuff that people don't talk about. So this is a very unique crypto channel compared to other YouTube channels who are not going to engage with you guys, or going to choose who to talk to, not to talk to, probably want you to do some kind of a donation or some sort of a super chat so they can listen to you and whatnot. I don't do none of that. I'm not here for that. I have a community on Discord who I talk to all the time, so that's what it is. In fact, today's thumbnail was created by this guy here, Faisal. So he created half of the thumbnail, I did the rest of it. That's what it is. So thanks to him, we have a lovely thumbnail today. So that's how it is. I engage with the community and we carry on from that, right? So yeah, anybody who's going to be a troll and is going to act like an idiot, I'm honestly just going to ignore you. So let's carry on. Let's be respectful. Let's talk about crypto, right? So with BTC, one of the things that I'm seeing right now is we do have a pump coming, right? So the pump is here already. It's already started. We have a 5%. We can potentially do another 5 to 10% on top of that. Ultimately, we need to get above $106,000. So if this pump is a good Christmas pump, if Santa's really going to give us a gift, then he needs to push it to $106,000. $106,000. From that point, we can start looking towards a higher number, definitely, right? We can start looking at that. However, when we're looking at all the altcoins, they're not really performing that much. I hope they do perform a lot better. If they are, then we are going to see some massive returns, right? Because remember what I said, guys, we need BTC not to actually do anything. To be honest, not to do anything. And of course, the whales are manipulating it right now, right? We don't want that. What we want to see is basically the altcoins to start pumping. If the altcoins can start pumping, then yeah, this is going to be the best Christmas ever. In fact, it's going to be a blast of a new year. Let's just put it this way. It's going to be a brilliant new year for us, right? So that's what I'm hoping for, right? So yeah, I mean, I'm looking at the market, I'm seeing all of those things. I just don't like how BTC kind of still leading, and then no, we don't want that. Do you know what I mean? We don't want that. So that's the most important thing. But today Pengu's done well. So a lot of you guys who know about Pengu's done very well. And yeah, Pengu's doing okay, to be honest. Right, also I've been looking at a bunch of AI agents. I've kind of mentioned it recently as well. So look, there's a whole bunch of AI agents that I'm looking at. Now I'm actually picking AI agents not for this season. I'm actually picking it for next season, because a lot of AI agents, the new narrative, and they have pumped. So anything I suggest now, they will be pumping, right? So hence why I don't really want to be talking about any AI agents. Whatever you pick, whatever you want to do that. What I am looking at is I am going to be thinking about some AI agents that I'm going to look at myself. I'm going to be doing that. Also, just to kind of announce to you guys, I am researching AI agents a lot, where I might probably even launch my own AI agent at some stage. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet. If I do, I will definitely announce it publicly as usual. As you know, the truth is always out there, and I always make sure I'm transparent with my community. For example, we have created a meme coin just a few days ago, and I've been transparent about it, and the link is like all the description, it's in the description, so you guys could go and check it out if you want. You can see pretty much no one's bought it because I didn't market the coin first. I didn't pump the coin first. I didn't create a Telegram group. I didn't create a hype around it, because there was no reason for that. It's for the community to go and enjoy and have fun, right? Hence why I didn't do that. But of course, if I'm going to create some sort of an AI agent or something, then I might do it so that we can benefit financially. But this particular coin, the 0x coin, which you can see the link in the description, as I said, that's just for fun, guys. So end of the day, buy, sell, do whatever you want. I don't own any, so it doesn't really matter. So that's what that is, right? So but AI agents, I'm looking at them and I'm seeing how they're kind of becoming something quite real, because there are quite a few AI agents out there, like on Twitter and whatnot. Even one actually does a 24-hour live streaming as well. And these AI agents are becoming really smart to the point where actually some people are using them to actually automate trading. So these things are trading 24 hours a day, right? How successful, I don't know. But yeah, you got to plug some funds in there and then they will do certain things. So there are a few I'm looking at. But right now, because they're in a hype, I'm not buying any. I'm not holding any. Do you know what I mean? So I just wanted everybody to know this, and I'm being transparent about that. Foot do I says I subscribe to you. Thank you for subscribing. But as I said, please be respectful, right? Okay, so hi to everybody, but yeah, don't spam and don't take things off topic, because it's rude, especially when you're coming to someone's live stream. Be respectful. If you have a genuine question, we will answer that. It's not a problem. I will happily answer that for you, but don't ruin the live stream, because the experience, you're ruining it for everybody else. You know what I mean? So that's that. What else was I going to talk about? Right, you know what, I'm kind of like forgetting as well. So Faisal, do you have anything you want to talk about, brother? I think there was something I was going to talk about. What was it I'm going to talk about? There was something I was going to answer for crypto. Roach, if you're still here, tell me, bro, what was it I was going to answer to you? Because I said I was going to tell you something. Oh yeah, you said something about, is it a fake pump? It's not a fake pump. So from what I'm seeing, this BTC is not this current Santa rally we're seeing is not a fake pump at all. It's a genuine pump, right? It's a genuine Christmas rally. Everyone's excited. It's definitely happening. So not to worry there, right? So don't panic about it. The only difference that I'm seeing is that alts are not performing as they should be. What we were seeing yesterday when BTC was red and everything else was green, that was a good thing, but that didn't happen. Right now, basically BTC is leading again, where that's a problematic thing for us. So that's something we don't want to see. Do you know what I mean? So Faisal says XRP IMF, I caught yesterday's stream, so thanks for that update. Did you watch the whole thing? Did I talk about IMF and all of that? If I didn't, I'll talk about it right now as well. So let's talk about it, because I think I've kind of messed up on my beginning intro because of all the other stuff that was happening. It's hilarious. A lot of people come, the first thing that they ask is like, where are you from? It's like, right, I'm speaking in English. It doesn't really matter where I'm from. I'm speaking in a universal language that everyone can understand. So I'm being universal here. It doesn't matter. I'm probably from Saturn. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. So Fester says you did, bro, but go for it. I don't mind listening again. Okay, I'll do a little brief one, right? So XRP, Ripple, right? So there's two, obviously. I want everybody to understand there's XRP, the token, and then there's Ripple, the company. So Ripple, the company, has been rubbing shoulders with International Monetary Fund, with the World Bank, with global leaders and other countries. In fact, they have 50 countries who are partnering up with them for the ISO 022 protocol, basically. And I'm very specific about it, because I know a lot of people call it the ISO 22 standard and that. Guys, forget that. That's not what it is. It's a protocol. So that protocol allows a unified transaction between international remittance. So when that happens, things are going to look very good for Ripple, right? And my argument that I made at that time was they've already been doing a lot of that. They've been kind of doing it for a long time now. They've been in the game for what, almost like 12 years now, 12, 13 years now. But has any of that fund actually filtered back to Ripple? Because if it did, then we would have seen Ripple do something. One thing I have recently just found out was XRP founder has donated, I think, 5,000 Ripple token or 5 million Ripple token. I can't remember if it was 1,000 or million to Donald Trump's inauguration, right? So now if Donald Trump sells it, then yeah, we could probably see some sort of a dump there. But yeah, he gave him an actual XRP. So not money, not fiat, none of that business, no US dollars. He gave him actual XRP. So if it's 5 million tokens, that's a lot of money. You know? That's a lot of money. You know what I mean? If you look at today's valuation, that's like $10 million, right? If it's 5,000, it's $10,000. I don't think he would give 10,000. That would be an insult. When you give $10,000 as a gift to Donald Trump, I think that would be an insult. So it's probably 5 million tokens. So 5 million tokens is worth $10 million at P days, right? So that's a good thing. Of course, that's another bullish thing as well, that XRP is being accepted by political parties. You know what I mean? That's a good thing. I mean, think about it. You're running a campaign. You're doing whatever you need to do. You got to pay for your bits and bobs, right? Because obviously, that's how politicians work. So, and they're accepting Ripple for it. That's a freaking brilliant thing. So I don't know if a lot of people knew about this, but that's what's happening as well. But ultimately, all of these things are positive for Ripple. That's my only point I'm making. They're positive for Ripple. However, for XRP, it's also positive because it will create the hype. Because many people, let's put it this way, 99%, 95% of the people who are XRP maxis, right? They don't care what the real facts are. They just care it's XRP and Ripple's doing something. That's it. They just hype on that. So that's what's going to happen. Apparently Ripple donation is the one of the highest for an integration history. Probably because it will definitely be, because think about it this way. I don't think any other president has ever received a crypto donation. So that kind of just sets the tone, right? Of course, it's going to be the highest until somebody else comes and drops some BTC or something like this. You see what I mean? So it's the first time, because US presidents never accepted, US government never accepted crypto. Do you know what I mean? They maybe behind back closed doors, but openly they've never accepted it. Now they're openly accepting it. That's a different story. Do you know what I mean? I mean, they're notorious for, like, the CIA, whatnot, whatever, right? They're notorious for actually holding or seizing a whole bunch of Bitcoin. So a lot of people don't talk about those. They hold millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin that they've seized. They're holding that. The government holds that. But they sell it off for whatever funding and whatnot, but they've never done this. So this is the first time, hence why, why not? I'm sure this is just the start. So next season, we might see other companies donating as well. We might see Cardano donating as well. Maybe not Bitcoin, but because Bitcoin's a whole different ball game, and we can have a whole conversation about that. But I think a lot of other companies like Cardano, Avalanche, any other companies out there, they will get out there. Binance maybe not anymore. Binance maybe not anymore, because Binance has done it in the past, but to other like small countries, but or like hired out venues and whatnot and done whatever he did, right? But with the US president, I think we're going to see more and more, because end of the day, they don't really care. They're making money. End of the day, they're getting free money. Why not? And while everybody pumps it, they're making even more. So that if the XRP he's received, if he's received, and I think it's 5 million, that makes more sense to me. If it's received 5 million tokens, right? XRP tokens, and it's worth about $10 million or 10 million plus right now, right? Almost $12 million, I think it is. And it pumps to $4, $5, $6, $10. If it pumps to $10, that's $50 million. So in history, the higher the valuation goes, if he holds on to that, people will have to match that. Do you know what I mean? So if we get to $10, that's worth $50 million, right? And it still be the highest amount ever received. You know what I mean? So someone's going to beat that by dropping $1 billion. And there are nutcases out there who will drop $1 billion because it's not their money. They don't really care. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So, because remember, I think kind of outside the box, guys. I'm not part of the herd. I don't go around thinking about coins and projects and founders or investments similar to other people. I'm always looking for the good and the bad and a little bit of ugly as well, right? And that's how I kind of keep myself calm, because nothing shocks me. When I find out the reality, when I find out the truth, right, and I do my own research, and when I know the truth, it doesn't shock me. It actually makes me wiser, and I understand more. And then now I can make a good justification and say, okay, these are the probabilities of certain things. So for Ripple, acting centralized, being centralized, because they are centralized, all of those things bring hype. All the partnership bring hype. Do you see what I mean? They will bring hype to the coin, and then the coin will pump. So a lot of people who are holding, you need that, because that's what's going to make you money. All right. Actually, Faisal, I'm going to drop something to you as well now, bro. I'm going to drop something to you now. So I don't know if you're holding, but if you're not, I think on Discord I mentioned something earlier on today, this morning. I'm not sure if you saw it. KR mentioned something to me 3 years ago. 3 years ago, right? What was it called? It was called Sologenic. He mentioned to me 3 years ago. 3 years ago. And what I'm seeing is they're building on some products for Ripple. So with Ripple's success and ROUSD success and all of those things, right? We know the micro rules are coming in where USDT can't be used. USDT Tether cannot be used in all of the European exchanges. That's happening. So any registered European exchanges, that's not happening. So USDT is now going to be the decentralized crypto stable coin. As I've mentioned before as well, I said that's probably more decentralized. So that's going to become the one for the DEXs, because they're not regulated, so they are going to also have them. So that's where USDT is going to live now, and I think USDT has a bigger future than everybody else. Doesn't matter what they say, they can knock down the market cap. Well, they're going to try to knock down the market cap, but instead now what's going to happen, people who love decentralized are going to stick to USDT. So it's probably going to have a bigger market cap, right? Mark my word, it's probably going to have a bigger market cap. Anyway, ROUSD is coming, USDC is already here. So those guys, yeah, they're going to kind of rule all of the centralized exchanges now. So that's what's going to happen, right? And all of these are also going to bring some good like projects and whatnot as well out into the light that have been around. So this particular Sologenic has been around for 3 years. 3 years. Do you know what I mean? So best performance since November, bro. Something crazy like, yeah, exactly. Why? Because end of the look, it's been around for 3 years and no one even knew about it. KR mentioned to me 3 years ago. 3 years ago. I proved it on when I did the search, it was there 3 years ago. KR mentioned it. What do you think? And even then I was saying it's going to be good because it's going to bring XYZ to XRP. And here's the fun part. What's XRP trying to do? XRP is trying to tokenize real world assets. What does Sologenic do? Tokenize real world assets, including stocks and shares. That's what's happening. That $40 trillion is going to go through these companies. Only difference is we can actually also buy on Sologenic for now, right? I don't know later on, but we can buy as well. So think about it. Yes, it might be a centralized company, but with the decentralization and some of these decentralized projects, we could also reap some of that benefit. Do you see what I mean? Hence why I'm talking about it, because you know me, I don't talk about things when they're green. But right now, I think it's not a bad deal. So I'm not trying to pump anything here, guys. In fact, I don't hold any solo, so don't get me wrong. If you think that, oh, this guy's holding solo and he's pumping, no, I'm not pumping any of that. I'm just saying that's the reality, and the evidence is there on Discord where someone mentioned it 3 years ago, right? And even then I said that's what they're trying to do, and here we are, right? And now all of a sudden 3 years later, the news is out because XRP is tokenizing assets, bringing approximately $40 trillion, right, to the blockchain. $40 trillion. So yeah, that's one of those really good one. There's a bunch of others I've been looking at, and I'm being honest with you, there's a bunch of others I'm looking at, but right now I'm not entering any of them, guys. Even solo, I'm going to enter solo, so that's on my watch list now. In fact, it was already on my watch list anyway, but I didn't enter it. What I'm planning to do is note all of these coins. So there's a whole bunch of coins. I'm planning to note them, and then what's going to happen is I'm hoping that we enter a bear market maybe within the next year. Like, I'm just going to be hypothetical here. Next 1 year, when we're at the bottom of the bear market within a year, that's when I want to start loading up those, right? You see what I mean? That's when because now whatever I'm going to put in, I know they're going to bleed out at least 50%, right? So is it better for me to get it 50% cheaper? So that's what I'm waiting for. You know what I mean? And they have a potential to probably do another 500-600%. Some of these coins, yes, 1,200-1,300%, absolutely no problem. But they also can go down another 80-90%. So we might go back to where we started, right? When Roach said the other day, like a free holiday back to where he started from. So similar way, yeah, you know, there are coins we just got to look at, observe. And that's what I say. There are coins that are pumped already. Observe them, no problem. It doesn't matter. This one I've been observing, but I kind of missed it because it was on my watch list, but I just didn't bother checking CoinMarketCap, the app, because it was on the app. I didn't bother checking because I've got other stuff that I'm looking at right now. So when I finally saw it again, and I was like, oh my God, he mentioned it 3 years ago. 3 years ago, this brother mentioned it to me, and I didn't bother buying any, but I still had it in my watch list. So credit goes where it's due, right? And that's one of the reasons why I'm giving the credit to KR, because he did mention this to me 3 years ago. And of course, if I held some, if I even bought $100 worth, and imagine it did 1,200, that's not bad, right? Do you know what I mean? So, but I didn't. So, but doesn't matter for me. Nothing is too late. Nothing is too early. It's fine. I'm observing, and now that I know what's about to come and hit us, probably in 2025, maybe in 2026, we need to be prepared for that. We need to be prepared for that. So that's how I'm looking at all of these things, basically. Solo, yeah, you know, let's see where it goes. Guys, please let me know if you have any other questions or anything. If you're here for the first time, my name is Sham. Sorry, my name is Sham. This is RX5. The truth is always out there, and everyone's welcome here, even trolls. But just be respectful. Stay to the topic. That's all I ask for. Nothing more. I don't really ask. You know, yes, I say like, share, subscribe, but you don't have to subscribe if you don't want to, right? Because we are quite unique. This channel is quite unique. These are real people who I talk to. Like Faisal is a real person who discovered me through one of my XRP videos. He's here. He's now part of the Discord community as well. And of course, if you want to talk about all the links and whatnot, I don't need to plug anything. Just look in the description, guys. You might find something there that you might like. There may be a whole bunch of stuff related back to the community and XYZ, but there may be a few bits and bobs that you might like underneath there. Yes, my brother KR. Awesome. KR, I just one up you, my brother. Right? I just I was just talking about you. You're sologenic, man. 3 years ago you mentioned it. I put it on a freaking watch list. I did the analysis, I put it on a watch list, but I never bought any. And apparently Faisal said he did like 1,200%, stupid 1,200% or something, right? And I never bought any. I hope you bought some, brother. I hope you bought some, because it's done brilliant. And I think there will be some really interesting stuff happening with Solo, because all of sologenic, all of that tokenization that we talked about 3 years ago, we talked about this, right? That's exactly what Ripple's promoting, isn't it? Exactly what Ripple's promoting. If you haven't bought it, don't panic. It's on my watch list, and now I've moved it from that particular watch list to a to buy watch list. So you see what I mean? So I've moved it from watch list observation. So this is my observation period. Observation's over. It doesn't matter if it's 3 years late. Observation's over. Now I'm moving it into the to buy list. But to buy means I'm not buying it now. I don't care about the market right now. I'm not buying anything else, right? Only anything like meme and this and that, pump and dump, right? Those ones, yeah, fine, right? But I'm not going to buy anything. What I'm planning to do is hold it, have it on my to buy list. So those ones I will pick up during the bear market. So in about a year's time, I would say within a year, when we hit the bear market bottom, that's when we go and deploy the to buy list, and we buy them and we sit back and relax. 2025 is going to be big. 2025 is going to be very big, by the way. There's a lot of stuff happening, a lot of crazy partnerships and crazy stuff going to happen in crypto 2025. And I think even if we have the hype, if for whatever reason, if the market follows the traditional kind of movements, right, it could end. If it ends, it's fine. A lot of people will be panicking about it. No, don't panic about it. If it ends, it's good, because what will happen is that will give us a chance to reset, right? So all of those to buy lists will go and buy, right? And then we basically play this all the way back to 2027. So from 2025, end of 2025, when we go into the bear market, well, I'm hoping we go into the bear market. I'm not being bearish. I'm just hoping, right? Because that's what's going to give us the bigger bonus. We want to enter, and I think all of the things they're going to set up in 2025 may take up to 2026 to mature, and then 2027 we're going to have a massive freaking bull run, and we're going to make a shit ton of money. So let's see. Faisal says all-time high from now is roughly another 1,200%. Very possible, bro. What you're talking about, sologenic? If it's sologenic, yeah, why not? I don't see a problem with that. Or anything, basically, guys. That's what I'm saying. I mean, right now, if BTC doesn't kind of mess around with the market, number one thing is BTC being stable and moving sideways allows the altcoins to move, number one. Another thing it allows to do is prolong the market for another 6 months to maybe even a year. So this bull run could be the one that breaks the trend, the 4-year cycle, and this could carry on all the way up to 2026. That's one of the other things it does. You see what I mean, right? So, and also BTC, by not moving and moving sideways, can potentially do another 5-6x from here. You see what I mean? So people have to understand, when we're talking about red candles, when we're talking about a correction, when we want a 25-30% correction, it's not a bad thing. Any professional trader trading crypto, especially crypto, right, not the stocks, right, trading crypto, and especially who's been holding BTC, believe me, they're all praying for a 25-30% correction. They're all praying for 25-30% correction, because that's what gives you the lifeline. Because right now you're running out. It's like, you're in survival. You've got something is burning below you, right? You got a rope and you're climbing, but the rope is also burning with you as well. Well, if you can put some water in it, your rope is fine. So that gives you a little bit more leverage, and you can now climb up higher before the rope catches up to you. You know what I mean? I don't know. So let's see what happens. Yeah, Sologenic is looking good. I think the potential is quite good. Maybe another 1200%, definitely. But I'm just, as I said, I'm just hoping for that correction, man. We need that correction. We haven't had anything significant this season. We need a 30% correction. 25-30%. I would say 25% is safe. We need that. I'm not joking. We need that. Especially for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is bad. As I've mentioned on many videos, Bitcoin is the enemy of all altcoins, right? G-Shock, my brother, nice to see you. Preach what, my man? Preach what? Preach what, my man? But yeah, I'm telling you, man, Bitcoin needs to settle down. Honestly, just needs to settle down so that we can start pumping the alts. And the alts need to get to the, so all I'm targeting, by the way, look, when I say this, I know it sounds kind of like, what the hell is he talking about, right? Yes, 30% is very healthy. 25-30%, oh, beautiful. That's what we want, right? Alts, we want to see all the alts, right? Especially the let's just say legacy. Anything more than a year old, we call them legacy from now on, right? Because there's so many freaking coins coming out. But anything more than a year old, some of them went to the all-time high. They dumped, right? November 2022, they dumped, right? I would say 2 years old, right? Anything more than 2 years old, but they dumped. I want to see those all go and test, right? So we have bags of many various different types of coins. We want to see them go and test the previous all-time high. That's all we're hoping for. Test that, and then BTC can do whatever it wants, right? Go up, down, whatever it wants to do. Test that. But BTC right now, we need a correction, and the others to go and test their previous all-time high. Once we reach those milestones, right? There's 2 milestones. BTC, have a 25% correction. Settle down, man. Sit back, relax, do whatever you need to do. Go on a holiday. Do you know what I mean? Go somewhere where it's sunny, because here in UK it's not sunny anymore. It's winter, right? Go somewhere sunny. Go on a beach holiday or something. Just chill out, right? Chill out, man. Go and have some pina colada or whatever. And then the alts hitting the previous all-time high. That changes the dynamics. That gives us a potential $10 trillion market cap. I'm not even joking, because that will help XRP rally towards the $10, right? Which is way past its previous all-time high. It will help Ethereum rally way past its all-time high towards $6,000, $7,000, $8,000, possibly even more. I'm hoping for a $13,000, right? Solana towards the $400, $500, $600 level. I don't see a reason why not. BNB, for example, towards what do you call this? The 1K level, right? For example, I'm just giving an example here. A lot of guys, a lot of the Indian guys, they hold Matic from India, right? A lot of these guys are supporting Matic. Fine, you want Matic, no problem. Max is sitting at 50 cents. We need Matic to go to $1, $2. That's when that's possible. You see what I mean? If we don't get the correction, then we're at a risk of a bigger correction, a bigger profit taking, and we don't want a bigger profit taking. Do you know what I mean? So without any harm, without anything, we can have a healthy correction. That's what we need to reset some of the things. Of course, so far, the other day when we had the 15% correction, right, we had the from $108,000 all the way down to 92,000. Let's just say 92,000. That was okay. It partially reset some of the higher time frame indicators, partially, right, midway. So we had a midway, like a mid-level reversal, which is okay, not the best. I would have ideally want to see the weekly RSI, stochastic RSI, all of them reset, go down below the 40 level, then move back up again, because that gives us much more bigger momentum and a much more confidence to move forward, because that's like the worst thing that you could want. The best thing that we want is the 25-30. That's actually also the worst thing that you could want. Do you know what I mean? Because if you don't get that, then you risk a 50% dump. And everybody knows this, right? Or most people do, right? When you do technicals, whatever all-time high you have, when you hit the 50% mark and you go below 50% of the all-time high, that's technically the bear run. That's it. Bull market's over. Do you know what I mean? Then you go towards whatever direction. That's not good for us, right? In crypto especially, that's not good for us. So we don't want to see something like this. We'd rather have a 25-30%, welcome it, right? Of course, why do I welcome it? And everyone's like, well, hold on, wouldn't you lose money? No, I wouldn't lose money because all my trades are set up. All my orders are set up. I have trailing stops and stop losses set up, right? So when it goes below a certain price, I'm already exited out, right? So for me, if it goes below that price, it will exit me out and then I'm back to normal. I have fiat. Now I can go back in and I can buy more of those tokens, 10%, 20%, 30%, 50%, 100% more of the tokens that I want to buy. Do you see what I mean, right? So hence why I don't panic. I'm not bothered, right? I know a lot of people will see panic and fear and there will be drama all over, blood all over the place. No, I don't have that panic because I'm already set up not to panic. Do you know what I mean? Also, I mentioned the other day as well, on a live stream, I said, guys, if you got dry powder, like if you got some spare cash sitting around, right? Because you shouldn't have all your cash deployed. That's the worst thing to do, right? Those are the time you do that in a bear market. In a bear market bottom, whatever you're picking, you pick your coin, you stick to your coin. So that's when you deploy however much you want, right? Go McDonald's, work and do whatever you need to do. In a bull market, you want to have as much cash like as possible. At least I would say 25, 30, maybe even 50% if you can afford it. Have 50% in cash. So the other day I mentioned on a live stream, I said, guys, if we go to about, I think yesterday's live stream, I said, if we go to like 80K BTC, right? 80K is good. The bull market's not over. Up to 80K, we're fine. Prior to me saying 80K, it was about 76K, right? 76 to 72K. But currently, because of the new price, the new all-time high, we have a new dynamic and it tells us around 80K, we're safe. So I said to everyone, I said, guys, if you got some cash lying around, put a buy order at around 80K. We might actually wick down to 80K, so 81 or something, put a buy order. So even if you get stopped out, say for example, you have it here right now, you get stopped out at 90K and it shoots down to 80K. Well, guess what? You have a double whammy. One, you've sold. Now you have, say for example, 10K extra. So imagine you had one BTC, you have 10K extra to deploy. That means you're going to get 10% more, 12% more, right? And on top of that, now you get to buy again. So it's a double whammy, right? You make money both ways. You know what I mean? You save and then you can use that profit to buy more. So that's something you got to think about. Like I've always said to everyone, I said, guys, you got to plan. You got to plan. Right now, it's all about planning. And then, like for me, that's the whole thing I'm doing. Like when I'm saying to buy list, I'm planning to buy. You see what I mean? I'm already planning what I'm going to buy. I'm already planning where I want to see my bottoms, where I want to see the bounces. I'm already planning all of these things, right? While everybody else is thinking about something else, right? And by the way, those of you guys who are here, Merry Christmas to all of you. Regardless whether you celebrate or not, it doesn't matter. It's Christmas and we're going to celebrate it with the world, full stop, right? So happy holidays and happy Christmas to all of you guys, right? So other than that, is there anything else you guys want me to talk about? Because if there is, then let's carry on. I'll carry on. If not, then I'm not going to make this stream any longer, guys. I have no intention to be here forever. Yesterday's stream, we dragged it. Like, I think there were so many questions and whatnot, and there was one guy who's like a hexagon or something like this. So yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Also, if there are anybody who's a complete freaking maxi in a particular coin, I don't want to hear it from you. I don't want to know. I think I've had enough of maxis, man. Faisal has been great as usual. Yes, thank you very much. If there is any other question, yeah, definitely I'll happily answer them. If not, let's not make this any longer. There's no point. I might do a stream tomorrow. No guarantees, guys. I might do a live stream tomorrow. Totally depends with you guys. I'll ask you guys on Discord. Stick all of the maxis apart from me, bro. No. You're a maxi too. You're a freaking maxi too. You own it. You're a maxi too. But of course, you understand my point of view. Even though you're a maxi, you still understand my point of view, right? Because you know that I'm not really saying anything bad. I'm just saying what's there. I'm not saying anything bad about your coin. You're an XRP maxi, right? So end of the day, it's fine, and I respect you. I hats off to you for holding for so long and having faith in it. But what I say to everybody, if you are a real maxi, you're a real maxi, what you should be doing is buying more of that coin. But buying doesn't mean you go and keep on putting your cash in. I say, you know what, when it gets to the top, Don't be foolish. If you're a freaking maxi, you sell the top. You sell the top and you buy the bottom and you accumulate more of that coin. That's the true definition of a real maxi. Anybody who claims to be a Bitcoin maxi, you sell the top, right? And you buy more. You have double. You continuously accumulate more coins. You're the real maxi. Anyone who has XRP, you have say 100,000 XRP, 500,000 XRP in your wallet, right? I'm not saying anyone here has, but anyway, you have that kind of quantity of coins in your wallet. You want to double that quantity. You're the real maxi. That's all I'm saying here, nothing more. You're the real maxi. You see what I mean? So people who can accumulate more coins with whatever they hold, you're the real maxi, because that's the true OG. You're the proper G, right? And that's what I want everybody to do, right? Instead of you coming in every time and, every month DCAing in, I'm going to put $100 in, $200 in, $500 in, $1,000 in, and you're constantly putting your money, hard money, hoping to make something, right? But hoping to make something, and you're going to make it. But if you don't cash out, then you lose, man. You lose. So, RS says the OX putting in work on Christmas Eve. I'm here all the time, brother. RS, I'm here all the time. It's not about work or anything. I'm here for the community. In fact, today's thumbnail, right? Zeshan Iqbal. Yes, bro. Bless us. Bless all of you guys. Where are we heading? I already told you guys. Zeshan, you just joined, bro. Zeshan. We already spoke about it. I'll briefly talk about it again anyway. But what I'm saying is, guys, RS, it's not about me putting the work. I actually did the thumbnail earlier on, like 4 or 5 hours ago. Also, when I did the thumbnail, Faisal, the moderator, he mentioned something. So on Discord, he mentioned something. So I said, fine, you carry on, do whatever. So he created the Santa. He created the Santa using my image. So he took my photo, he used that to create Santa. And I just created the 16:9 image banner in the back, basically. So yeah, it's a collaboration. And yeah, that's what I want with the community, communicate. And then the live, I did it when I was free. So there was no schedule, nothing. I just said, guys, I'm going live in 5 minutes. Do you see what I mean? So I'm here for the community, nothing more. And I'm just excited because, of course, we're having a nice little Santa rally. Why not? Do you know what I mean? Everything looks good. Zishan, talking about where we're heading. So next 2-3 days looks positive. All right, next 2-3 days looks very positive on the charts, on the indicators. Everything is saying that we are looking to be green. For BTC, if you're looking especially at BTC, we need to get to about $106,000. Then we can start seeing a brand new all-time high. Until $106,000, it doesn't make any difference. Well, this could be just a normal Christmas rally, nothing more, right? But obviously, the Christmas pump that we were looking for was BTC and alts. We should have seen 50% on alts on some of them. We haven't seen that. Yes, there are some meme coins doing it, but not all of the coins. Most of the coins have done like 10, 15, 20%, nothing more, nothing crazy. In fact, what was the highest one on my list? I do have one on my list that pumped quite a bit. Songbird pumped 15%. Pengu was the highest one today. So, as he chances, I'm more of an altcoin maxi myself, so don't mind BTC losing its dominance. That's exactly what I want. I'm a BTC maxi, by the way. So I'll be honest with you. So the definition I gave to you, right? Or if you heard that part, because just a few minutes ago I gave a definition of what a true maxi is. Because I get a lot of people who hold some small bags of say for example Cardano XRP, right? Very small bags of Cardano XRP. Yesterday I had someone with hex coin or whatever, right? Pulse coin or whatever. So you get that, and that's all they're holding, and they act as if they're freaking maxi. I'm like, you're not. They're acting like that, right? Okay, fine, you probably bought from the day one, but don't. A real maxi is the one who accumulates more of that coin. If you truly believe in that coin, you should buy more of that coin. So me, I'm a true Bitcoin believer, right? I believe in Bitcoin, hence why I accumulate more BTC, and I have no intention to cash out, right? And when I say cash out, all I'm saying, guys, it's not about taking money out and profiting and this, that. No, you accumulate more. So if your BTC, you bought it at 10K, for example, right? And that BTC has gone to 100K now, right? And you've got 90K, no problem. If it dumps 50%, you're better off selling on the top, like with the stop loss, sell it and then buy more, because now you're going to have 30-40% more BTC. That's what a true maxi should do. Do you know what I mean? So that's what I promote to people. G-Shock says Ondo Max here. You know what, G-Shock? Funnily, I actually checked out Ondo today earlier on while I was doing. So earlier on in the video, I talked about AI agents and whatnot. I actually looked at Ondo. Yeah, it looks interesting. It looks interesting. I'm even thinking about doing my own AI agent. So I'm kind of in the research phase right now. I will look into it. Not an issue. I will look into it. But I don't know what how I'm gonna launch it, or like what intent I'm gonna launch it with. So guys, to be transparent, everyone knows how transparent I am, right? Give you a good example. A few days ago, on YouTube live stream, I mentioned it as well. I launched a Solana meme coin, 1 billion token. Right, currently I think the market cap is like $5,000 or something stupid like that through Pump Fund. So you know it's legit, right? And I don't hold any of the tokens. I did it for the community, so community can go and buy, sell, trade, do whatever. The link is in the description. Go and check it out by all means, right? It's on Coin Market Cap everywhere, showing up everywhere anyway. So I did that as a fun. So this one's not monetary, nothing to do with monetary, just for fun. Right, I did that, and I mentioned to him, I said, guys, this is just for fun. No, there's no intention to make any money. I'm not keeping anything, hence why I didn't keep anything. Right? Yes, it shows up there's a developer wallet, but that's not me. That developer wallet is, you know, when you do the Pump Fund, you launch a token on Pump Fund usually provides about it shows up as 30 Solana as liquidity to create the side of the pool, but obviously it's not. It just shows up on the thing. So that 30 Solana was Pump Fund. It wasn't me, right? So they did that, right? So I left that there. But then I'm thinking, I looked at AI agents, and I'm looking at all of these AI agents, and they're brilliant. They're brilliant, by the way. I'm looking at them, but I'm seeing that a lot of them have come out, they're doing their thing, and they've pumped. It's a new narrative. It's pumping. They're definitely pumping. So I thought about it. I said, you know what? Let me research into it, because my background, I do development as well. So I was like, you know what, why don't I look into one of these? Maybe I can create something, but obviously something that brings value to the community, because my value to the community is not all about launching a coin and getting you guys to buy. That's not my value, guys. That's the worst thing, right? I'd rather go and buy somebody else's coin and say, guys, buy that. That's pumping. Do you know what I mean? That's not my thing. So I'm one of those, I always believe in, if I can provide some sort of a value, fun is fun, but if there is some sort of a value, maybe I can grow something out of that. Do you understand what I mean? And then if I get some rewards out of that, by all means, I'll take some rewards, right? It could be financial, but ultimately shouldn't be financial in the beginning. It should be actually to do something real, right? Now, it could be fun, right? But whatever it is, it has to be transparent. So that's the whole thing. So I am looking into that. And Ondo, I've seen how it was done, and I've seen everything. So I've seen Ondo. Let's see what happens. Zishan says, buy the dips. Yes. Zishan says it's true. That's the difference between maxis and amateurs. 100%, 100%. You know what I mean? Real maxis are always thinking about their particular coin. Every time I make funds, I make money, I make profit, right? For me, I filter it back into. So for example, and this is how my strategy works. I think I've mentioned it on another video. I can't remember, but I'll explain it here again, right? So for example, I put $1,000 in. I put $1,000. I've explained it to KI if he's here, to him many times over a phone call and everything as well. So I put $1,000 in. My $1,000 makes me $2,000. My $1,000 makes me another $1,000, right? So I made up 1x. I usually take my 1,000 back away. So now my money is back in my pocket. Any crypto I own from that point, it's not my money. It's free money. Do you see what I mean? It's free money. On some cases, what I'll do, if the coin pumps more than 1x, so it does 2-3x, for example, I'll also take my initial and some extra to treat myself, have a nice thing. So from that extra, right, I actually put a significant portion, like a percentage of it, into BTC, right? Which I don't want. There's a wallet. I just leave it there. I don't want to look at it. I put a specific portion into Ethereum. I don't want to look at it. And there may be one or two other alts, or maybe I want to do some leverage, and I'll do that with a very small amount. So I've spoke about it yesterday as well. So guys, when I've made the money with the profit money, I'll go and take risk. I'll do a 10x leverage, 20x leverage, right, with 10% of that fund. But I didn't tell anybody what I'm going to do with the other 90%. So you see what I mean? So for me, it's all about I'm using the profit money to increase my portfolio, and of course I'm leaving some for a rainy day, right? A rainy day means my retirement portfolio, whatever, the Web3 world, right? So I'm doing that. Do you see what I mean? So that's my strategy anyway. As I said, I'm a Bitcoin maxi, definitely a Bitcoin maxi. I don't think I'm an Ethereum maxi at all. but I do like it because it's like the grandfather of all smart contracts, so I respect that. But when it comes to blockchains, yes, definitely I'm a blockchain maxi. So I respect all the blockchains. I always tell people, guys, you want to buy something, focus on the blockchains. You're gonna make more money through there. Always blockchains, anything to do with the blockchain, always grab those. Altcoins and other memes, or other stuff built on top of the blockchains, yeah, they're good for pump and dumps. However, if there are some like DEX and other protocols, go to the protocol level. The protocols are also good as well. So that's how I see it. So yeah, let me know if you want anything else, guys. What's going on here? Yeah, BTC is just hovering, man. It's looking good though. Next 2-3 days should be really good. Because I mentioned this like 3-4 days ago on a live stream. I mentioned how we're about to close the 5-day candle, and that's where the positive signs are showing. So that should be quite good. However, look, as long as we're above $3 trillion, to be honest, with all the alts and everything, it's okay. We're not complaining. So let me know, guys, if you want anything else. If you want to talk about anything else, I'm free. It doesn't matter. I'll happily talk about it. I'll talk about it. But yeah, today Pengu's done the best. Pengu's done the best. Also, guys, I believe today, I don't know when, I believe today or tomorrow, Bonk is burning. I don't know the exact number, but I think on the Twitter, on their Twitter, official Twitter page, or x.com page, they said they're going to be burning like 1 trillion Bonk tokens. That's a good thing. That should actually start pumping Bonk a little bit. Now, there was a coin. I don't know if anyone's here. If you are here, then lucky for you, because you're getting that information, because most of the people don't have the patience to watch the entire video. I feel sorry for them because they miss out on these kind of opportunities. So there is a project that I'm going to tell everybody. I mentioned the other day, and I said, guys, I'm not going to tell you on a pump, but when it bleeds out, I'm going to tell you. There is a token called ORNJ, Orange. It's a platform. Don't use it from your phone. Go and use it from your browser. Orange. Today, it's currently sitting at 8 cents. Right now, sitting at 8 cents. I'm going to actually take the camera and show you the chart for it as well. So it will make more sense to you where it is and how it looks. So if you are still here, lucky for you, you got to see ORNJ. So I'll show you this. This is the ticker, ORNJ. Okay, this is on BitKit. Forget BitKit. But look at the chart. Look how beautiful the chart is. The reason I didn't tell you the other day was because it was somewhere around this level here, this high level here, right? I didn't want anybody to feel that, okay, this guy's telling me he's going to pump it and whatnot. No, right? This now has bled out a little bit, and you can see the price sitting at, where is it? 8 cents, right? Almost 9 cents. This is a token you should be looking at, in my opinion, because what they're trying to do, they're trying to bring DeFi. They're trying to bring DeFi to BTC, and that's a big narrative, by the way. Just like how XRP and a lot of the projects that are built around XRP are trying to bring DeFi for institutions and enterprise level DeFi. That's happening, by the way. So they're getting enterprise DeFi. But there's a whole bunch of companies out there also, including Orange, who are trying to bring institutional grade DeFi for Bitcoin. Because currently we have to use wrap Bitcoin and whatnot, right? All of these, we have to wrap it onto another blockchain and all of that BS. You can now, with this project, and I think 2025 is going to be a big year for them. They are launching a mobile wallet at some stage, like the mobile version at some stage. But 2025 is going to be a big year for these guys, hopefully. And they're going to be doing native Bitcoin DeFi. So that's something to look at. So it's a coin. Look at it. To be transparent, you might be asking, this guy probably holds a big bag. No, I don't. And I can prove it to you that, because the amount I can't. So in the UK, I can't buy this through any of these exchanges like BitGet and this and that. So I didn't buy any. Instead, when a friend of mine suggested it to me, I did my research and I said to him, I said, you know what? Fine. It looks great. I can't buy it directly. If I can, then I will buy loads more. But for now, can you just keep buy me $100 worth? So I've sent my BTC. So I've sent him BTC to buy it to another country. I literally transferred BTC to his wallet. I said, here, $100 worth. I said, here's $100, right? Can you please just buy me whatever, right? It doesn't matter. I don't need to know, and just hold it for me because I can't create a wallet. That company there, Orange, I can't create a wallet in the UK yet, right? Maybe if I go to the website browser and use the extension, yes, but on a mobile phone I can't. So I just haven't had the time, so I didn't do it. But I do officially own, well, kind of officially, because a friend of mine he's bought it and he's holding it for me. So there, that's all I own. So $100 worth, goes to the moon, doesn't go. I don't really care. You know what I mean? I think it's like 900 or 1,000. Yes, I think it was about 11 cents when I entered. So yeah, technically I'm down right now. You know what I mean? It's about 11 cents when I bought it. So yeah, I had about 900 tokens or something. That's all I own, guys, just to let you know. So if this pops, it pops, right? If I top up some more in the future, yeah, by all means I will top up some more in the future. But I think that's one to look at if you're looking into BTC DeFi. So for the BTC maxis out there. So those of you guys who actually saw this particular part, lucky you, because you just got some good info. So have a look at that. That's going to pump soon anyway. When it does, it does. Any other questions, please let me know. I'll give you guys a few more minutes, and then what I'm going to do, if there is no more questions, I'm not going to stick around. No point. Even if there's one person here, if you're asking me questions, I'll answer it. If you're not, then I'm not going to stick around here. Well, for what? I've got better things to do. I've got places to go, people to visit. You know what I wish, right? If YouTube had a way of seeing who's here and who's not, that would be so much easier, because I have no idea who's here, who's not. Honestly, no idea. Absolutely no idea. I'll give you guys one more minute and then I'm going to shoot off. No questions, I'm going to go. If you ask questions, I'm here. No questions, I'm gone. No point in sticking around here. G-Shock is here. Happy holidays, bro. Happy holidays to you too, my brother. As I said, I'll probably be here tomorrow, but I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I will definitely be speaking to the community on Discord, ask them what they want me to talk about. Then I'll probably come on. If not, then yeah, I mean, all of you guys have a nice one. Have a nice holiday. I'm here for you guys. So, you know, if there is something you guys want me to talk about, I'm here for you. Do you know what I mean, G-Shock? I'm here for you, my brother. So nice to see you here. That's the most important thing. But you know what? It's really nice to see all of the regular guys come in. Of course, some of the guys come later, XYZ, and it gets a bit crazy. In fact, I think, yeah, at some stage I'm gonna not do vertical. I'll probably go back to my horizontal, because the horizontal you don't get a whole bunch of trolls, so it's a lot more better in that sense. I might start doing that. I don't know, but I might test it out. You know what I mean? Because I'm still discovering YouTube, guys. Even though I've been here for 4 years, right? I don't know how YouTube algorithms work. I have no idea. Do you know what I mean? So I know that many people don't discover the videos, and I'm not all about show and this and that, green screens and whatnot. None of that business here, guys. Just raw, genuine, raw, unfiltered, adult rated content. You know what I mean? So okay, no more questions. I don't see any questions. So I'm going to love you all, and I'm going to leave you all, and I hope you all have a good holidays. And I'll probably catch you guys tomorrow. If not, then I'll catch you the day after, or whatever the case, we'll deal with that. That's not a problem. If you have subscribed, if you've got your notifications on, you see me go live, and you know, so if I do go live. Other than that, like, share, subscribe. Catch you guys on another one. My name is Sham. This is your XY. The truth is always out there, and I always try to be as transparent as possible with you guys on these live streams, whatever I do. Even if I'm doing a cryptocurrency project, even if I'm doing some sort of an AI agent project, I'll mention it to you guys. So keep an eye out for all of those things. And remember, I don't hype. I'm not into the hype. I don't go market something and, you know, have 100,000 people lose money. I don't do that. That's the one thing I avoid. My goal is for the community to make money and save money. That's the most important thing, right? Of course, if I'm doing something, then that's an opportunity for people to go in. If they decide to go and hype it or whatever, that's a whole different story. I'm not getting involved in that. So other than that, I'm going to catch you on another one very soon. Merry Christmas to you all. See you later. Bye bye.